Shalom, Kal Halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers. I'll push the word in truth and in sincerity. And I mean truth and in sincerity. The hopeful elect tabernacle of David, the Aquath that are listen, learn, and be in a pillar of rest. 144,000 and 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. I'm the brother Yeshua, and shalom and salutations to you all. This is a warning, spiritual warning, all right? That you need to keep your eyes on the prize, right? Keep your eye on the prize and not on other people. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, because you're going to get tripped up, all right? It's a little spiritual warning for you, all right? Look in that mirror and make sure that you're right. Okay, 1 Corinthians 2:14. Here's how you get through this thing. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High. This is a spiritual race, okay? And whereas you're looking to the side, seeing if you're going to win or not, you need to focus on the tape. Don't worry about, who's to the left or who's to the right. When you're good and you're perfect, then you can, help your brother, right? It works in that fashion. You can't help your brother if you need help, okay? Work together, all of that, but make sure that you're good first, then you help your buddy, right? So, and that's in the spirit. You gotta, it's a spiritual race. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned, okay? In the spirit, okay, let's get this. This is Philippians. Philippians 2:12. All day. All day. Don't get caught up. All right. I've seen it. I know it. I see it now. All right. Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Here it is. Work out your own salvation with fear. See that word, fear and trembling? All right. Make sure that that beam that is in your eye, okay, isn't blinding you from looking in the mirror and examining yourself. All right? It's when you start worrying about other people that you lose focus. All right? So anyway, these people done lost focus. Let's see, BB. This is an example of what I'm talking about. See, the Most High is bugging people out, right? You start looking at somebody else instead of making sure that you're on track. BB speaks, right? At what? At the UN. Here it is. This dude is speaking at the UN 2 weeks ago. Remember that, right before they killed your boy? Okay. So 2 weeks ago, he's at the UN, right? In New York. You know what the UN is, right? Okay. Let's go into it real quick. All right. This guy is at the podium instructing the UN.
Everyone said I'd have to leave my...
This is how the Most High is bugging people out. All right? And don't let it be you, because you done got caught up. I've seen it. All right? I have seen it.
The Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. The Assembly will hear an address by His Excellency Benjamin Netanyahu.
You hear that, His Excellency? I want you to watch this.
Prime Minister of the State of Israel.
Bunch of people get up, walk out.
I request protocol to escort His Excellency and invite him to address the Assembly.
Look at this ridiculous. See, they're booing him right now. They had to cut it out.
Order, please. Ladies and gentlemen, order.
Some are booing, some are leaving. You hear the boos, cheers.
Order, please.
Bear with me, I'm setting something up here.
Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't intend to come here this year. My country is at war, fighting for its life. But after I heard the lies and slanders leveled at my country by many of the speakers at this podium, I decided to come here and set the record straight.
He decided to come here and set the record straight. Okay, so I typed in Bibi speaks at UN, right? Now let's type this in. Israel attacks. See, because the Most High is bugging people the F out. UN. Israel attacks the UN. What kind of ridiculousness is this? Look what comes up. Israeli troops fire on UN peacekeepers in Lebanon. What's going on? UN says 2 peacekeepers injured by Israel in Lebanon. What's going on here? News about U.S. peacekeepers. Okay. Israeli tank strikes UN bases. What's going on? Didn't this guy just speak at the UN? Okay. So this is an interesting aspect or plan of strategy, strategic war operation. You're attacking UN, the UN. Israel-Iran war. Israel bombs UN headquarters. Look, this is today. What's going on? Israel done lost their damn mind. Slovakia. So as you can see, the Most High is bugging people all the way out.
Weakness from the side of their supporters and their allies in the region.
This is India Today, Israel-Iran war live. Israel bombs UN headquarters 7 hours ago.
The excuse of Iran to attack many other countries. You mentioned 2 of the proxies. The Houthis also suffered, but there are more in West Iraq and in other places. This is why I think they had to act.
And over the past 8 days, I've been trying to get you a number of voices from within Israel, from the police to the Israeli Defense Forces to their political leaders to former political leaders and even youngsters on ground. For example, I caught up with a group of youngsters, young teenagers who are just about to...
What's going on here is the land of Israel is being bombarded on every side, right? And they're worried, they're confused. And they're attacking the UN. Why are they attacking the UN? They're confused. Let's get something that actually says that. 25 minutes ago. Israel accused of targeting UN. What is it? Accused? Sounds like they're doing it.
The United Nations is accusing the Israeli army of repeatedly hitting its positions in southern Lebanon. The attacks include a direct hit on a watchtower that injured 2 peacekeepers. The IDF confirmed it is operating in the area and said they had instructed the peacekeepers to remain in safe areas. Meanwhile, Israel continues to bomb both Beirut and northern Gaza. Let's turn now to Claudio Lubango. Good morning, Claudio.
Good morning, Francis. Well, let's start in Lebanon, where the health ministry there says that at least 22 people were killed and another 117 were wounded in two separate Israeli airstrikes in Beirut on Thursday. Now, according to the Associated Press, this time the airstrikes were much closer to the very heart of the Lebanese capital. In one case, it hit the lower floors of an 8-story apartment building, and while another building in a separate neighborhood, but still very central, collapsed after it was hit and it was engulfed into flames. Let's move now down south to Gaza, where the health ministry there said that at least 28 people were killed and another 54 were injured, including children, after an Israeli airstrike hit a school there. Now, the wounded were taken to a hospital that is managed by the charity Doctors Without Borders, and a nurse there said that they feel helpless because they don't have enough beds, they don't have enough supplies to treat the wounded. Now, the Israeli Defense Forces did not reply to a request for comment by Embassy News, but they did say that at least that another 3 of its soldiers were killed in combat in the north of Gaza, where fighting has intensified once again, Francis.
Okay, so just all right, just craziness. All right, and this is a macro event, and the micro. I'm doing a comparison here. Bear with me. This is the book of Psalms. Right? Psalm 35. What is it? How do you attack the UN after you just spoke there? Right? Psalm 35 and 26, let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together that rejoice at mine hurt, right? You're the target, Jake, right? Why are you the target? Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor that magnify themselves against me. This is why we have to do what? All right, let's go here real quick. You got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You got to endure until the end. You got to focus. All right, we're almost out of here. Now's not the time to be getting discombobulated by looking from side to side, right? Worrying about somebody else, because it's not going to work. What you want to be doing is making sure that you're of the elect, okay? By giving diligence to make your calling and election sure. All right. What you're gonna do is you're getting sidetracked. All right. Don't get sidetracked. You got marching orders. All right. You're losing focus, man. All right. And it's a damn shame too, because I see you. Here, Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. You got to focus, man. Okay. Now's not the time to be getting jealous and, slandering people. Focus on you, right? And don't get sidetracked. That's what these guys at the top, these so-called Israelis, right? You're not focusing, man. This is the macrocosm. What are you doing? You can't attack the UN peacekeepers. right? You're already conducting a genocide. Everybody knows it, right? Now, the UN is one of your last allies. Okay, you're tripping. You're getting it confused, right? And the Most High is taking you down. Psalm 35 and 26. Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together that rejoice at mine hurt. Okay. Why are they scrambling like that? Because the jig is up. The truth is coming out about them, right? Truth is coming out about everybody. It only takes what, half a day to break down a storm, right? Well, the storm is going to be over Florida, and we've already contracted to extract all the minerals out of the ground right after the storm. And then somebody goes and does some great sleuthing work and breaks the whole cover up down, right? Because we're in the time of people being exposed, all right? What do you mean you're shooting at the UN peacekeepers? What does that say? That says that Israel done lost their damn mind. You're conducting a genocide. You think you can win a 7-front war, right? You're drawing everybody into the war because you're the least of the flock. You're firing on UN peacekeepers. But you're not killing women and children too. You're exposing yourself. Okay, and this is what the Most High is doing right now. Okay, so if you're out there doing wickedness and thinking an evil thought, right, it's going to come to light. You're not walking in the Spirit. Okay, you think the Spirit ain't going to reveal you, right? Then shall that wicked be revealed, right? It's long after 70 A.D. All right, you think you ain't going to be revealed if you are thinking a wicked thought about to attack your homie, right? Anyway, um, let me get out with this decently. Just easy stuff. 1 Corinthians 14:40. Let all things be done decently and in order. All right? A lot going on there. I've seen people bite the dust in this thing by not focusing, on themselves, right? Lest ye be reprobates. Lest we be reprobates. Mm, 'Putting it in wrong. Oh, examine. Where is it? Second Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. Okay? You got to examine yourself. All right? If you see something spiritual happening in front of you, don't get mad. Understand it's a spiritual situation. Okay? And you might not be there yet. Give it some time. Back up, because it's on. Right? So take a step back, take a spiritual breath, and then proceed forward. All right. So with that, we hope that the elect were edified. Don't be like these idiots attacking the UN. Okay. The UN peacekeepers, right? Who are here in place, ready to, don their helmet and fight against us. We understand that. But what are they doing? What is Israel doing? It's a bit of confusion there, right? Like right here. His word brought to confusion. Because the Most High is doing that right now. So be careful, be aware out there. All right? So with that, we hope the elect are edified. Shalom.